Well, you were singing there in the same spot last week, so I'll do the same poem about something that happened last week. Feel free to join in any way, shape or form. It's happening all over the world. We're gathering open mic tonight in trust. Roscoe is new. He borrows a guitar and makes songs up over 700 so far. Never repeats himself. He never repeats himself. Colin carries a golden tenor saxophone. Lays the instrument to claim his time and mind. He's ready to jam at the open mic at all times. Smokey has an armory of harmony. He'll join in whenever he feels the vibe. You're welcome to feel the vibe. Magic Jack's up for adventure tonight, adding his rhythms to the rhyme. Louise is ready to shake the plastic egg full of rice, but just this time, you see, Jessie's just had her baby. She's returned to be with her open mic jammers, and we are here to celebrate Columbia. Named after a national park in California. All over the world we'll be jamming, dancing the lights at Freddie's place, serving wild horse and wild lobster, wild fish called wild salmon. And it was so wild, tell me, how can it be caught in a can? Wild holds a promise of outside the cages, man. Foxfire not trapped like bear or lion or tiger to be displayed as trophies on your walls. Or be caught fools in imitation circuses. Wild rivers undammed. Wild waters, savage and flowing and free and dangerous and deep. Wild people, indigenous, uncontrolled and uncontrollable. So that's what all these wars are all about, right? To keep the wild birds from flapping in our hearts' black chests. To tame by a cage of school and jail, to enforce slaughterhouse factory of beings. I'm sorry, sirs, I've got an appointment to keep with the highway south first towards my own wilderness. For my birthday, I was given a map of sacred spaces aligned with personal frequency, Frenchway. Like the Blessed Isles, Glastonbury, and the Chalice Well, Celtic entrance to the underworld. Chanting inside that hollow shell on top, St. Michael's Mount, drink from the free tap. Outside the Chalice Well Gardens, seen the Whitewater Well, opened up for hippie pilgrims. There's altars of apples and flowers and pictures of home, feeling at home amongst the streams and wells and moon-dropped apples, just like Jacob's well. Knowing every pilgrim must bless, visit and release. We turn how to learn to be amongst the South Austin world. They will not see the waters within, drinking as holy as the waters among, and the waters without. So if this was your next life, what would you do? On a Tuesday night, I'd be sitting at home tonight watching Bollywood, listening to the soundtracks, dancing. I'd be watching Jean-Luc Godard, even those old boring subtitled black and whites, Canadian Film Board, poetry, music, experimental art, montages, surrealism classics, film festival faves, hidden underground achievements, a lifetime for visions made for inner eyes like these ones. Next I go back to KDRP and 91.74 radio oracles. Hear them? You can hear them conjure up fantastical homespun special effects and local homemade voices. Ears have memories too, digesting our life to review and tune those hidden harmonies, tuning up the dimension, opening within our oracles this evening. Then a lifetime on the beach, silence and meditation, listening to the rain that will come in 48 hours. 70% chance of clouds and rain and showers, they say. Books read in the clouds above, like Mary Oliver and Rumi. I'll finally listen to you. Your silence, your light, your tales, your pilgrimage, your voyages, whatever you share tonight on this open mic will feed our future. For we all have many roads to travel, and even one of them will take a lifetime. My friends, they all speak different languages. The children all speak Ritalin. Elders still write letters, epistolary tradition. Some even talk about telegrams. Does anyone remember telegrams? Nearly everyone locked into a secure device, unaware we're under continuous surveillance. Smartphone from AT&T via NSA data mining updates allow GPS you at all times. St. Assange and St. Snowden warned you all politicians are lying. You better believe them. They sought to talk to pigs, but they would not release them. Such lack of trust calls for elections, and then a politician always wins. They speak power, and we speak songs and influence. We still email, website, and blog, and take outdated, obsolescent, my paper trail, forests of poems like these. My carbon footprint, soul, a metaphor, not fossil fuels, passes on. By now, this has happened to you. Someone you love has left you. Someone you love has left their life like a skinned shell behind them on the beach. And you're survivor of them. You meditate upon this. It'll happen to you as it happened to them. You will leave beloved ones behind you. You will step into the void and you will not return. We all learn by example. When love leaves, a dynamic seeks to fill emptiness. Don't resist this. Love is an energy that flows, whether water or fire, and you'd be in hot water if you could not love. Just because someone has exited, you tend to relax in this moment you are. And all around you, smiles and shining. Grief is a train station. You stop out in your car, but you cannot live there. Love is your state of being at all times. Travel this moment and then move on. I know your attention is elsewhere. I know you're distracted, so easily distracted. Yet every day, some new shooting steals more innocent by a blind fire. Do not blame the gun, no, unless it went off by itself, and some do. Do not blame the victims, no, they might just be in the wrong place, just like you. You really want to blame the lone gunman, as if every murder were an assassination. It is for our hopes and dreams and our military things, more civilian, peaceful and loving, and violence can't make peace. And we know this and grieve. School shootings, cinema and shipyard killings, street violence wanting only an end to this. There is none. Violence resurrects in us whenever we refuse to resolve conflicts because our attention is elsewhere. So we wait for change and watch our dreams turn into nightmare on a big wide screen. We turn away from someone else's programming. We see the babies of the future, the smiles of now, to resurrect our hopes somehow in the harmonies that we live on and dream here now.